All right, now let's head to the crypto space now and see what Laddie Williams has for us from that. Laddie.
Right, what does Laddie have? Maybe not much, just some news here.
not in a crypto week.
Yeah, well, there's so much in the crypto week at this point. And see what Kenya is doing there on Solana's blockchain.
Yeah.
That's quite bullish, for Solana. Well, let's look at the headlines. Some of the headlines that we see. Coinbase have unveiled Base app at this point. This app is supposed to have everything from social media, payments, a wallet. At this point, they're calling it a super app. So they've launched that app. Then we see $528 million in Ethereum that has been sold at this point. 2 significant Ethereum whales. They've unloaded 178,000 Ethereum in total. So definitely, even we're seeing that rally with Ethereum. We're seeing some whales there selling. That's some selling activity. $528 million. Then some data out today. We see 36% of Gen Zs are spending crypto on daily purchases. We know there's been a lot of talk about stable coins at this point and how that's solving cross-border payment issues. But we see some Gen Zs there using it for daily spend. Let's look at what the data is showing us there and what they're spending on. We're seeing Gen Zs are spending crypto on gaming. 39% of them are using crypto to pay for gaming activities, while millennials are doing 35%, Gen X 29%. Then for daily purchases, Gen Zs are spending doing about 36%, more than the millennials and Gen X. Then for travel, let's see who's leading there. 40% Gen X is using crypto to pay for travel, while the millennials are doing about 36%. That's data from BitGet Wallet, their on-chain report there. So we see the Gen Zs there. They love their gaming, so they're using that, they're using cryptocurrencies to pay for most of those services. Let's bring in Rume Ofi now, the financial market analyst. Hello, Rume.
Hello, Laddie.
Yeah, great to have you, Rume. I know you and I were Gen Zs, at this point. Don't know about INI, but you and I are Gen Zs. Talk to me about this trend we're seeing from this report there. I thought crypto was just for investments, but it seems some are using it for transactional purposes.
Yeah, so it's a different ballgame entirely right now because the money is changing, and we need to understand that the idea of paper money is not the way we will be doing all of this forever. It's actually evolving right now. And earlier, a lot of people, government agencies, and also regulators understand that the idea of paper money going to digital is here to stay. The better for us to get proper regulation. It's an amazing stuff. The younger people won't like to carry cash around. They would like to pay using stablecoin, be the one denominated with the dollar or other currency. But I prefer that in this our climb, in order to make our currency really strong, if gamers are going to be doing stuff, they should be doing stable coins that's denominated in Naira so that we can as well grow the Naira. But it's a very good initiative. A lot of our population in Nigeria is more ahead, about more than 50%, about 60% age 18 to 35, thereabout. It only means that we have more people that are also going to be on this Jay-Z millennial pedestal, and it's going to help to build products, grow products from Africa and Nigeria that are going to be paying with stablecoin, or people earning in stablecoin rather than the Naira or other fiat.
So do you see this a sign of what's to come? Do you think people are going to move away from speculation, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, and start using it for day-to-day payments? And do you think the blockchains can actually handle some of that transaction volume?
Yes, it's already happening, Laddie. It's already happening right now, because the truth is that a couple of countries, the other day we saw in the UAE, where if you have certain amount of money, I think about $100,000 or more, you'll be given citizenship. Or also, we also saw that for the Emirate company, the flight company, where you can use cryptocurrency to make payment. Maybe that actually added to the data on travel. It is actually happening right now, and a lot is going to change. A lot is going to change. Right now is the time to learn. Right now is the time to have the right regulation. Right now is the right time to take position for those that are creating various careers around that or adding values around all of that. It is already happening. Before now, we've been talking about it on this platform that it's going to happen 2-3 years ago. And it's right here. That is why the US is actually making sure that the US dollar stable coin is dominating the dollar hegemony, where the dollar is ahead, the dollar is at the top. That is why, if you figure out right now, all of the laws that have been passed from the U.S. Senate and the House for this week is targeted at making the U.S. Dollar-backed stable coin to be in a way to help the U.S. to position themselves as the number one. So it now behooves on other countries in Africa to be able to do same. So, for example, you have your own stable coin or you have cryptocurrency. People now can build products where you can use cryptocurrency to pay, then it translates to your own indigenous currency, which makes a lot of sense. So the future of money is digital, Adi, and it's so exciting that we are here to see from the angle of being strangulation to where the reality is staring us at the face. And if anyone is not taking position, most especially government, they're going to lose out on all of these opportunities.
All right, so, talking about the U.S., they're trying to lead with the stable coin. What do you think Nigeria should be doing at this point with a CNGN? Maybe we can lead Africa, with a digital currency?
Yeah, so Nigeria actually took a very bold step, from the era of CBDC, which actually collapsed in the last administration. Kudos to this one, making sure that they are living to their expectation of enabling digital asset, blockchain, and cryptocurrency to power the economy. Like they said, I know a lot could also be done. And a few years past now in this administration, I think we need to have some deliberate policy making process to also license more platforms by the authorities, so that we can have more people looking at our industry as our space here as a crypto-friendly ecosystem. Because in the past administration, it was very hostile in all of the issues that came up with the Binance and a couple of others. A couple of persons were arrested, detained because they are involved in this industry. So we need to have a very, very flexible ecosystem that attracts investors from different parts of the world, so that we can lead Africa. Nigeria deliberately needs to lead Africa in this innovation.
Right.
Funny enough, VCs are going to Kenya and a couple of places, which means that we're not doing our job well. And I think we need to keep talking about it, so that regulators and government, also the National Assembly, could look into all of these and make sure it works. Stablecoin for us that is going on now, backed by the Naira, is fantastic, but we need to push it all together to make sure that other parts of Africa learn from us.
All right. Thank you so much, Rume Ofi. It was great getting your perspective. I'll catch you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Larry. Always a pleasure.